Brunchin, a good brunchin, a good brunchin. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. Everybody, good brunchin. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. Good brunchin.
People. We live, baby. Welcome. We want to welcome everybody to the Good Brunchin Podcast. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. But guess what? On Wednesdays, a day like today, you can catch us on GS Radio. Shout out to GS Radio's fan. We will be on today at 5 o'clock if you missed any of this. But we here, people. How's everybody doing? Good brunching. And I'm here with your favorite host, your boy Bill the Billionaire, Tamika Royale, and my man Ace Brown. What's good, my people?
What up?
We here. We getting things locked up. You know, I'm as y'all can see, I'm back in the office right now. I'm not looking up at the screen. I've been told I was looking crazy. It's because the screen was up above. But you know, we back. We figured it out, and we here. So I'm back in the office. But what's good with y'all? How y'all doing? How's y'all week been going? What's going on with y'all? Huh?
Another day.
Another day.
I tell you, every day it's always something adventurous when it comes to
Day on the job.
Yeah, when it comes to this thing called entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? It's another day. So, you know, let's get through it. We'll get through the week.
Mute yourself, mate.
We'll live to see another day.
You gotta
I'm just agreeing with Ace.
No, I was just making sure you were just unmuted and stuff like that. But listen.
We'll live to see another day.
I gotta talk to y'all about something. I know all three of us are homeowners, and that's a big thing. Everybody wants to be a homeowner, and that's amazing. It's an amazing thing to do.
At times.
I'm not gonna lie. I miss my landlord, man.
Come on, talk about it.
Let me tell you, I miss my landlord, man. This getting to a point where, like, I don't want to have to do this. That's y'all job. That's a job. Y'all, I call y'all.
Let me tell you something. I gotta do so tomorrow. I have to have someone come and look at the HVAC. Well, I had somebody come and look at the HVAC. And he did what he had to do, change the part out, all that jazz or whatever. And went ahead. Yeah, like had to make sure. Like, no, I never had an H. Yeah, I never had an H. First of all, let me say this: New Jersey doesn't prep you when you move out of places. I'm used to an AC, a boiler. That's it. You know, the furnace, boiler, whatever you want to call it. That's it. I'm not used to this HVAC stuff. So, you know, that's for
they got that out here too. They have that out here too.
Well, I know they do, but not in Newark like that. It's mainly like in Union, South Orange, West Orange. So coming from Newark, I'm like, what you mean ain't got no AC? So down here, everything is HVAC. Like if you have an AC, they like this. Damn, you poor, ain't you?
You talking about a window unit?
Yeah, that in Newark, yeah, that's mainly what you got.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, no. That was your house. Okay, you supposed to get central air.
And North, yeah, you didn't have central air like that. But now down here, if you have a window unit, they look at you like this. God damn.
Yeah.
You are poor. Like, even people that
let me say something to you. They say that same thing to the people in Newark, okay?
No.
Like, you still got the unit.
Yo, bro.
That's like you still out in the Bronx and you got the window.
Watch your lip.
Word, right. Right, watch your mouth.
You know, when you got to take your AC unit out because it's wintertime, like, nah, we ain't got time for that.
Here's the reason why in Jersey, it was like a lot of houses, especially like in Northeast Orange, they're older homes. So my house in Jersey was built back in the 40s or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? My great grandmother purchased that home. You know what I mean? So that home didn't have an HVAC. So when I started talking about it, they were like, yeah, to convert all of this, it's gonna be crazy. But at any rate, now
you got that money after that sale, though.
Right. That's now we're here though, and here there's no basements really. There's no basements. So people, you got to get people to go in what's called the crawl space. There's only certain people that go into the crawl space because it's so tiny. They got to crawl under your house. And this dude was like this. Yeah, I don't do. That's the one. My man that worked on my HVAC, he said that's the one thing I don't do. He said the amount of people I know that do it, and they straight up turn around and be like, "Yeah, man, you be done. You be up under there, and you turn around, and a set of eyes is looking at you.
Yep.
You have nowhere to move."
There's a midget company that does a lot of that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they can fit in the small space. But no, but listen. You know, he said the small spaces. He knew what it was. But listen, man, I miss my landlord. Yeah,
you ain't gonna get me and Mika ain't gonna be banned for this.
Nah, I love those people. I'm just saying. I'll take it.
Word.
But you know look. What if they called it like little HVAC? They can get into the tiny places and they get it's jobs, bro. We open opportunities.
What you talking about?
You know, for them to go into the little crawl spaces.
Who's going into the little small spaces?
The little people. You know, all right, fine. Queen can be the boss. Queen is not a little person, but she don't have to go in there. She can be on the outside. So Queen still gotta look.
Get him, Queen. Queen, get him.
Emotional. When I met Queen, I was like, yo, she's so tiny and cute. Like she fun size. But let's keep the thing going.
Hey Meek, there is very seldom when your brother Ace don't have nothing to say. This is the time. This is the time. I'm shutting up. Nope. Now give me involved. No, you won't do that.
But
everything I want to say, everything I want to say, the angry producer is putting it in sound effect form. So that's
this is the thing, right? I'm just staying quiet because if I say what I really want to say, I'm going to hell, right?
That's why I said. That's why I'm being quiet because I see what's going on.
What's going on?
I see what Bill is trying to do. Bill is trying to throw me alley-oops because he know I'm waiting in the wing, but.
She couldn't. Queen said, "I'm fun size though." I know. I'm not joking on you. I'm just saying you can be the boss of the little HVACs. Like, yo, there's a market out here. We can get this money.
That
you know, it's about multiple
streams of income. What's those trucks that they give out on Christmas time?
The Tonka trucks.
No, the gas station. The
Hess.
The Hess truck, yeah.
Little Hess. Why? I've just pictured that in my head. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Bill, are you saying that just like the ice cream truck has a music that they play when they come down the street, theirs would be the Lollipop Guild when they driving down the street?
Yo, you know what's crazy? Andy, we need to play it. Play it. I know he had that one song. Hit the lollipop kids, the lollipop kids. Yo, if their truck pulled up and it was like the HVAC kids,
the lollipop.
All right. But listen, people, we appreciate y'all tuning in to the Good Brunchin podcast. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we are right here on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And on Wednesdays, we are on GS Radio. So y'all catch us there at 5 o'clock. But listen, people, y'all know how we do. We get into our emails of the day, and when we email, when we email, we get and send those emails into the Good Brunchin podcast. If y'all have any situations y'all want to talk about, y'all seen anything on the internet that y'all want to get ahead and talk about, or you going through some personal situations that you're saying, I want the Good Brunchin podcast to help me out with this situation. So you can send those emails into the Good Brunchin podcast, and we will read them right here on the show. So as y'all know, on Monday, we got somebody sent us in an Instagram post, and we got another one. And I want to know how y'all feel about this one. We got mail. It says, man checks his girl for getting into it with another man at the club. They want to know your thoughts. Here it is. It says the man he's texting his girl and says, "Yes, because what the fuck, babe? You are literally starting nursing school, but you instead of carrying yourself like an upstanding model citizen, you want to get into it with a dude at a club. Like, do you not see the disconnect here?" He said, "Do better. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky I wasn't there because you would have gotten taken smooth up out of there. Let me make something perfectly clear for you. You are a representation of me, capitalized me, when we are out in public. I bet not ever hear you getting into it with anyone else, especially not no dude. You are a lady, but not just any lady. You are my lady, and you need to govern yourself as such. Do I make myself clear?" So, is the boyfriend wrong for this situation? Like, what is he wrong in this situation? Let's talk about it. Let's discuss. Is he wrong?
I'm
Every time I ask y'all freaking questions, y'all both go like this.
no, because
And if
I have to think about how I say things.
you said, "I'm gonna let me talk about
I have
So,
to think how I'm gonna say things.
okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna just come out and say, he's not wrong at what he's trying to get across. He's wrong at like who the fuck are you talking to, fam? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more one of those because I feel as though that there has to be some kind of respect level between him and her. You know what I mean? There has to be a respect level. I do get what he's saying. You got a lot to go for. You about to be in nursing school, da 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 da. Things could go left. I'm not there. You know, why are you even getting into it with a dude? You know what I mean? You got, you are a representation. Well, they're boyfriend and girlfriend, so that representation shit is out the window. Are you really a representation of him? Are you really a representation of her, or is she really as boyfriend and girlfriend? More husband and wife, I get it, but boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm straddling the fence on that one. But I will say this: I will say that I do understand what he's saying. I just think the way you said it, it sounded like you was talking to a kid. It sounded like you was talking to like your child and not your significant other. You know what I mean? I think
so
that's
we, so in the comments, Dustin and Randy said he's not wrong in any way. Queen said his approach is off, and then
right.
Randy also said everything he said is a fact.
I
So
don't. Randy,
let's
I'm
talk
sorry.
about it.
Randy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to disagree with that because if let's say for example, I'm your brother, Randy. I'm your brother, and I'm just sitting there, and you go ahead and you do something that I don't agree with. But instead of me just saying I don't agree with you doing, I'm like, yo, you my brother. You represent me when you out there. All right, you represent me. Act accordingly, my nigga. Act accordingly. The first thing you would say is, who the fuck you talking to?
Mm.
Instead of me coming to you saying, yo, Randy, what you did, yo, bro, I get it. I get that you don't like that. I get that you said that, but that was the wrong way of saying it, dude. You could have addressed it this way. You could have did it this way. Me saying act accordingly makes it seem like you don't know how to behave in public.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Meek, how you feel about it? Because I'm not just how you feel about it, Meek?
I feel like he's frustrated, right? I'm not. I don't like his approach. I really don't like his approach on trying to explain to her, like, listen, you got so much going for yourself for you to be outside doing foolishness stuff. I get that part. You understand? Like, I appreciate every and anybody that sees me doing something dumb and they're gonna sit and tell me, yo, you're doing something dumb. You got so much going for yourself. The approach, like I said, and da 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 da, that I don't agree with. But at the same time, I'm like, he kind of sounds frustrated. Like if this is a constant conversation that he has to keep having with
That's
her.
true.
You understand? So it's like, don't talk to her like that. But then at the same time, how many times does she keep putting herself in that same predicament or in the same situation like that? Because what people don't seem to realize, yeah, she's going to nursing school and she's doing what she has to do to go to nursing school, but where she's from, how she grew up. You understand? And again, I'm not condoning how he's talking to her because I don't like the approach. Even at the end part, I'm like, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? But at the same time, people get frustrated and they're like, yo, when the fuck you gonna get it?
Right. But at the same time, I mean, my thing, and Supervillain said, nah, if it's warranted, can't miss the point. Derek said, makes me wonder, it makes me wonder how he acts in private. And I get it. What if it's not his first time? Then if I'm that upset, maybe you ain't the person I'm supposed to be with. He's not married to her. Maybe this is not the person I'm supposed to be with. If I'm saying something to you that's going to prevent you from getting into more trouble, and you constantly over and over and over and over to the point that I'm frustrated and I got to do it this way, nah. We're not going to do that.
Let me say this, because like Randy just said, we're missing the message due to the emotions. I get the emotions and everything, and I agree. Like everything that he said, what it meant, I understand.
Right.
But now that part I understand, because one, he could, and like I said, we don't know how he speaks to her. He sounds like somebody that's very controlling in the way he's doing this. There's a way to approach it. So let's just say, same situation. You find I'm like, yo, babe, what is you doing?
Right.
Like you out here, you going to nursing school, and now you out here fighting these dudes. Like, yo, we don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like people know we're a unit. So now when they see us, you represent me when you go out. You know what I'm saying? And I represent you. It's on the same. It's on the same line. There's a way to say those same exact words, but change a certain thing. And now when he said act accordingly, or to act accordingly is like you talking to somebody.
And I said
that account of, now if I say like, babe, we gotta get be out and
we gotta come on now. We better than
we gotta hold that. We're better than this. We gotta hold ourselves to a certain standard. Now by me saying that, it's okay, because everything that he said in that joint was absolutely right. And I mean this. If we go somewhere and you trying to fight some dude, I'm carrying you up. Like, what are you doing? You wilding, and now I got to get into it, and now it brings a whole nother situation.
Cash said, which I want to bring up. He said we can't dictate his tone in text, and that is very true. Which is why I think a situation like this, you don't text it. You don't text it. You make that phone call, because of the simple fact. And I'm not talking about because it got public eyes now. I'm saying that you make that phone call because you don't want anyone to read it a certain way. Now, maybe she understood how he got. Maybe she know he don't do it that way, whatever. And we're just blowing this out of proportion. But I know if I'm reading that text, if a woman, and this is the thing that I try to say with dudes, flip that shit on you. If a woman told you to act accordingly, you're going to be like this. I'm not going to miss the message. You're gonna be like, nah, hell, who the fuck you talking to? Like, who are you talking to tell me?
What was it that he said at that end? It was the end part that he said that kind of made me go like this.
Act accordingly. Act accordingly. And what I'm saying is, if a woman said, Bill,
am I clear?
Bill,
am I clear?
Yeah, Bill. If a woman said to you, when you get to shows, you need to be on time. Act accordingly. Am I clear? You be like, first of all, I got one mother.
I feel like I'm talking to my woman.
I got one mother, and you're not that. Who are you talking to? And nobody, whether it be myself,
I like you talking to me like if I'm dumb and like if I don't understand.
Right.
Like if I have
that conversation, him saying that, or if we even came to me saying that, we're not even talking about what we were discussing. We're not even talking about the fight anymore. My first words is like, fuck the fight. Yo, what the fuck is you talking to?
And that's what I'm saying. No one, if I sat there on the side and somebody said that to you, Bill, and I'm like, but bro, you're missing the message. You'll be like, nah, fuck the message. Who are you talking
I'm gonna be
to?
like, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate your concerns for my well-being.
This is
I
all cat.
appreciate your concerns
This is cat cover for me.
how
Can I get the cat button?
But the only question that I do have, and the only thing that I am questioning about everything that's being said right now is who the fuck you talking to?
Yeah, there you go. There go to Mika.
No. Let me explain.
Because I get the point.
Before you get into that,
but the point I don't get is who the fuck you talking to?
I just want to
no. Don't try to get hyped at the end.
Hold on.
I was gonna read the comment.
That's the time I'm supposed to get hyped.
No, as soon as that conversation happens with me, okay. Meek is not saying nothing. Meek is just gonna be like this. Well, I guess I gotta fight another dude because Meek is about to fight the dude.
I'm a changed person. I don't automatically jump into violence anymore. I think before I do now.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Meek. But all right, so Randy said, I like act accordingly. Good use of vocabulary. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know,
I can't
and then the
stand that, yo.
supervillain said, so would it be better if he didn't say anything and homeboy knocked her the fuck out? Because talking doesn't seem that extreme versus what a man can potentially or do physically.
Let me
That's
interject. Let me interject
yeah.
right there. This is after, and we're not saying that he's, once again, we're not saying he's wrong at what he's saying. We're saying the approach could have been a little bit better if this is the person that you're considered your equal. That's all we're saying. That's, well, at least that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's wrong and
What I'm
saying he should
saying
not be
is he's
addressing.
not wrong for having the concerns that he's having with
Right.
the
No, I'm not
actions that
saying
she's
that.
doing when she's outside
Right.
with her friends.
Right.
Okay.
What
Go ahead.
is
Go ahead,
wrong
man.
Cass,
is how he's expressing it to her. Who the
Right.
fuck you talking to? You're not my father for you
yo,
to tell me,
Meek
am I
get mad
clear?
now.
Act
Yeah.
accordingly. Like
All
if
right.
I'm
All
going to
right. All right.
Target or the
Meek,
Mika,
it's
it
all right.
supermarket
wasn't you. It's
and
not
you
you,
telling
Mika.
me don't ask
Yo,
Mika,
for
it's
nothing,
not
shut the
you.
fuck
Mika,
up.
it's
That
not
shit
you.
clear.
Mika,
No,
it's not you.
no.
It's not you.
yo, Meek acting like somebody just hit her up and
Yo,
was like, yo,
here's the crazy thing. Mika was like this. I ain't gonna say shit. You ain't say shit on February 2nd when that bitch called. Like, wait, whoa, Mika.
bruh.
Ain't nobody
I,
say shit. Remember last Christmas? Ain't nobody.
yeah,
Wait,
You
yeah.
ain't say nothing when I was fighting that dude
See,
defending
hey,
your
don't get
mother.
her.
Nah.
Be quiet.
yo,
All right, so Cass said it depends if I know my girl's tone isn't like that. We good. And then Randy said, okay. And am I clear can be an issue. Yeah, am I clear is definitely an issue because that
yo,
just imagine
that
your
shit's
wife,
crazy.
just imagine your wife, Randy, coming home and be like, yo, when I left the house, I asked you to clean these dishes and they still not done. So let me tell you something. Next time I come in here, I'm gonna slap it. Now what she can say that. Next time I come in, if they not done, we gonna have a problem. Am I clear? Right there, am I clear? Like fuck these
Yo,
No,
dishes.
this is a
yeah,
better
yeah.
example. This is a better example. What if you and your wife walk into Home Depot and she tells you, you better not come in here and ask for anything or buy anything or
Right,
do anything, and you better act accordingly in here. Do I make myself clear?
right.
You're gonna look at her and you're gonna say,
Yo, who are you talking to?
Yo, that's not that
because like,
relationship is over.
Or
listen,
even better,
That relationship is over.
we in here for one thing. Act accordingly. Wait,
Hmm.
what? Like, who are you talking to?
Yo,
Act
that's
accordingly.
like I'm gonna ask you another question before we get out of this. The act accordingly can be joking if the relationship is like that. That's another thing. Like if they got one of them
but it wasn't
player
posted.
relationships,
It
it
wasn't
wasn't. We
posted
don't know
as
the
if it was a
tone, the
joke.
text. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
It wasn't this was posted as if, how do you feel? Because she don't know that. Trust me, that wasn't a joking conversation.
all right,
That wasn't a
so
joke. That
supervillain said, "Do you understand me?" Is more chastising. No, accordingly, act accordingly is a wake up call. What y'all think about that?
because you're trying to tell me I
Well,
don't know how to
I
act
get
when
what
I'm
he's
outside.
saying. I get what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's act better. You know what I mean? But my thing is this. I just think that the term act accordingly, we hear it a lot coming from our parents. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we said, if he would have said, yo, we better than this, I don't. It's way different because it's like you're putting each other on the same platform. Act accordingly. Sound like, yo, I'm higher than you. Yo, at your age, not your shoe
The
size.
only
Your
way you
shoe
could
size.
talk to me like that is if I call you daddy, and I doubt she calls you daddy. You heard? So
Wait, Cash said. So your wife never said the words, "Am I clear to you?" No, not to me.
Hell no.
I have
Hell no.
said it when when we've argued.
Nah,
No,
I've
that would
said
have
it when
been
I'm arguing. Like if we got into, I'm
ain't
not
no
gonna
way.
sit here and say I've never told my husband, "Oh my God," but it's never been like, "Am I making myself clear?" Like if I'm
No,
trying
you
to
can say,
demand
"Oh my
something, I'm like,
god."
"Am I not? Am I not making myself clear? Are you not understanding what it is that I'm saying?" But it was
nope.
within an argument. Like, do you not understand what I'm saying? Not make
Mm-mm.
myself clear. Like, nigga, I said what I said.
Right. But did you hear what you just said? Are
Mm-hmm.
you understanding? That's totally different than do I
Mm-hmm.
make myself clear?
That's what I'm
That-
saying.
that-
I've
Mhm.
said
that's
it.
totally different.
I've said it. I've said am I not making myself clear or am I making myself clear? But not in a way of being demanding. I've said, am I making myself clear? Because I'm like, am I not Are you not understanding what it is that I'm saying?
Yeah, if me
for
and
me
T
to tell somebody, am I making myself clear, knowing and expecting for to be like, yes, master? Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nah. If me and T when we times we got into it, she said she'd be like, "You get what I'm saying, or do you understand? You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like as far as like she's viewing her point and saying, do I see her side of the story, or do I see her angle? That's it. Not do I make myself clear? Nah.
So supervillain said, so he's at fault for saying something that people don't like, but her actions were the cause. Act accordingly.
No, he's not at fault. We're not saying he at fault, supervillain. What we're saying is his choice words for this to be his lady. I'm like, my dude, like, yo, do you want this? I mean, just me. Yo, I'm not. If I gotta sit here, and of course we don't know how many times, like Mika said, Mika brought up a great point. He sounds frustrated. Now that I'm seeing, they're like, yo, maybe you sound frustrated. To me, my thing is, if he's that frustrated, yo, maybe it's time for you to be like, yeah, it ain't gonna work. I do get what he's saying though. There's some jobs out here that if you get into some trouble in the streets, you can lose your license for it. You know what I'm saying? You could lose your job. Police officers, firefighters, a lot of civil workers, you could lose your license. So his thing is, yo, you're going to nursing school. You don't need that blemish. You don't work at McDonald's where it's okay. You don't work at ShopRite or something like that where this ain't going to affect you if you don't go to jail. This is something that they could strip your license for, which can mess us up in the future. So I get what he's saying. We're not saying he's wrong with it. We're just saying like, yo, your choice words, my dude. That sounds crazy.
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Billy, Ace is talking. He's talking. You there with your cup.
Oh, you can hear that? Right? You can hear that?
So don't do it again. Do I make myself clear?
Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, I made myself clear. I made my cat there. So I don't know who the hell. I don't know who. Yeah, hold on. My bad. Let me tell you something. I didn't, I'm not used to this being on here. So the sensitivity of the mic, I don't know what y'all can hear or not. So I'm just crunching away. You know how I am with ice.
Yo.
I only did that so like that I could make myself clear.
Yo.
Hey, yo, no, I don't like that either. Like, yo, stop playing. What the hell is this shit?
Hey.
Yo, and then she was like this. Billy.
Yo, the funny thing was, I thought Bill still couldn't even hear us. So I thought Bill was like, he's like, y'all can hear that? Oh, hold up. I think he's trying to fix it. Like, yeah, hold up.
I'm fucking done.
Yo, but nah. But people, like I said, people, if y'all want to go ahead and send in your emails, y'all can go ahead and send those emails in and those little Instagram situations that y'all might see to the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. And we will go ahead and read it right here on the show. For all my hookah lovers out there, make sure y'all go follow Tasty Ass Smoke, okay? They got some dope stuff coming out. We're going to go ahead and be shouting some people out. So you go follow Tasty _AZZ _smoke for all your hookah needs. I know they got a pop-up coming, so make sure y'all
on Sunday, September 22nd at 3355 East 116th Street. Me, Tasty Ass Smokes. We got not your regular quotes. My goddaughter Nova Stowe's gonna be there. There's gonna be a lot of vendors there. Pop-up shop. So if you guys want to pull up, if you're in the city, you guys could pull up. It's Two Sisters, Four Brothers Lounge on 355 East 116th Street. So come on now, let's go support these wonderful women. Entrepreneur women.
Definitely, people. So if y'all want to go ahead and send in anything y'all got going on, because right before we get into our topics of the day, when everybody's really here, we're going to start throwing those little commercials, those ads for people's businesses, pop-up shop shows, stuff that we got going on. So y'all can get ahead and start coming out and put your stuff out there. So we appreciate that. But today, y'all, we're going to get into one of our favorite days is Wednesdays, where we get into our certain topics and different things like that. But this Wednesday, we are doing this or that's when we give you a situation, or maybe we give you a movie or a TV show and things like that, and we'll get ahead and debate like which one do we get ahead and go with. All right. So today we're gonna do this one, do this, and let's see where we go with this. We're gonna start soft. Pause. That sounds crazy. My bad. All right, we're gonna start slow. We're gonna go into the. Let's go.
Hey, yo, that sounds crazy. We're gonna start slow. Hey, yo, come on now. What up?
First of all, rewind.
Let's just go to the first one. Let's just go to the first one and call it a day.
First of all, it sounds crazy when you say you're gonna start slow and Diddy got 1,000 bottles out there of lube. Come on, man. 1,000.
Ain't no yo. Okay, people. Okay, people.
First of all, I thought my 3 was bad enough. This nigga got 1,000.
Yo. Let me ask you a question.
Yo,
this is not even a this. Yeah. What's this? Which party do you go to? This is the first. This or that. I'm making it up right now. Which party do you go to? Diddy's after-hour party after the Grammys at his house, or Diddy's Diddy's after hour at the studio, at Daddy's house at the studio? Which one do you go to? The Grammy party?
No. I got one better. I got one better that make you both uncomfortable, but they're like 2 different extremes. You go to Diddy's after party, or you go to Ike Turner's after party where you know he is beating chicks. Which one you going to? Either way, you're gonna see some negative stuff. So which one you going to? Diddy's?
Or I'm going home. Neither. I'm going home. Now you gotta go to one of these parties. Yeah, you gotta go to one of these parties. And I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm going to Diddy's party. Now listen. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. You control what you do at this party, okay? So if you want to go in there and play around with Diddy in the back, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I can take a punt. Go to see Diddy. Now, if you told me he's allowed to do whatever to me, and he's making all the drinks,
I'm not. If I gotta choose between Diddy and Ike, I'm going to Ike.
Yeah.
I will take a chance with boxing this nigga Ike than having to walk in a room by mistake with a whole bunch of penises attached to each other.
Let's be 1,000, okay?
I've never heard any of it. Was Ike ever accused of being gay?
Listen, but so you saying every man that went to a Diddy party, Diddy touched?
What I'm saying is,
it's a possibility there's some shit that
if I go to Ike's house, I'm not seeing 2 dicks in a cup or none of that.
At least,
I don't know. You want to tell me Ike ain't had nobody at crew.
I never heard any accusations of Ike Turner being a dick muncher. All I've heard was that he beat bitches up. That's it. I've never heard none of that about Ike Turner.
I'm going to Ike's party, and I'm going to have 1,000
exactly.
I'm gonna have 1,000 mouthpieces. Because somebody gonna get hit in the jaw and they're gonna have to take it, okay? But at Diddy party, anything could go any way.
Yo, you have some nights that there's some nights that dudes don't get fucked. You know what I'm saying? But now listen, I was gonna say this. Before we heard any of these things, and let's keep it 100. Before we heard any of these things, when they said, "Yo, we got a Diddy party to go to," you seen everything from what we saw. It was like, yo, everybody said, yo, Diddy would throw a party. The parties is popping. So all of us, we can't. Yeah, I'm going to the Diddy party. Now that we found out there's something. Now listen, on my end, I'm like this. Well, you know, there was a fun hour at Diddy's. Now you just got to know when to leave. Now I know what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we was old enough to even be in Ike Turner parties.
Hell no. But let's just put ourselves in the same time.
I mean, they did coke. We know they did coke. We do know, like Cash said, they ran some trains. We got that. But the main thing was the coke.
There was gay people in there too, bro.
Oh, we're not saying it wasn't. What we're saying.
Okay, so I'm saying
I didn't have to worry about
cameras.
I didn't have cameras back then. Listen, I ain't have to worry about somebody dapping me up with lube hands. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I didn't have to worry about that. Coke,
yeah.
Not the lube.
Smelled like shit all night.
Yeah. Yo, having chat asshole talking about Bill said he eating cake at Diddy's. Now
Yeah, I'm
listen,
not doing that.
listen.
Yo,
Yo, okay, let's get Queen that link. Yo, Queen, yeah, Queen, you come on in. You already know. I want to know, Queen, you not going to the party?
No. Why would you? Shit, no. Queen ain't getting down with that type of party. Even with Queen, there is a limit.
But then there's this. My thing is this: is it the fact that okay? So let's
There's
say
a limit.
No. Diddy at the party poking dudes.
There's a limit.
There's a limit of poking dudes, but there's a gay dude that's out here. He going to other swinger parties. He's poking dudes every party.
but
Where's
he's
it?
out there telling people that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said if he was out there, you got to. I mean, you got to say. I mean,
yeah,
listen.
but Diddy,
So,
no, Diddy
so
was
Diddy
not
comes out and
publicly
says,
coming out.
"I'm good." If Diddy comes out and says,
If
"All
Diddy
right,
was
guys,
to
I
come,
was
if
trying to
Diddy was
hold it
to
in."
ever, it would, excuse me, it wouldn't have been a problem. I don't
Right.
think it wouldn't have been a problem if Diddy
Exactly.
been out
He
and
just
more
hasn't
open
said
and
I
didn't
said.
force himself because niggas talk about
He
he's
forced
forcing.
himself.
I mean, the one he got a force.
Let
I
me
mean,
ask
I'm not talking about the forcing. We're not talking about the force. It's the force. So that's not your complaint because you're talking about you don't worry, you don't want to get poked or whatever. Your complaint is the force. I get that. If I don't want it, you forcing it out on me.
Well, what we're saying is this: there was a hitting agenda at a Diddy party. At an Ike Turner party, there was no hidden agenda. There was a hitting agenda. Okay. If this was at Rick James parties, everybody knew what type of time it was.
Now with Rick James, I would have been like, that's kind of like Diddy.
Right. At Hugh Hefner party, you knew what it was.
Definitely
At
Diddy.
a lot of these parties, you knew what it was. What we're saying is Diddy had a hidden agenda, which is what makes his look bad. And then like I've always said it, even with the apology video that he did. What gets me is him acting like that did not happen. Or I mean him acting like he did not know that happened. So that coming out, him saying what you saw in that video was totally inexcusable. Yeah, but you wasn't I'm not gonna say you didn't publicly say it before, but you acted as if it was that wasn't you. Like, yo, I don't do that. Bro,
I don't do stuff like that. I don't do it.
Did that. You did that. You knew you did it. You knew
you had thousands and thousands.
Right. You knew that was the type of time you was on.
Prepared and ready with IVs and needles because y'all was on
like
demon time.
Right. It's just like Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was like, that was not a ploy. That was not. I'm a healthy man I'm doing grown man activity. He didn't sit there like, I don't know how. I mean, that wasn't me. And that was me. And
he said, I didn't press it. So you think he?
Oh, I'm
he
not
was throwing it with live.
We know we went live. I think he wanted to allegations. I think that's his thing was y'all gonna stop calling me fruity. I get the buns. I got some GTDs in my phone book.
Michael.
You know what I mean? I get some GT. Yeah, like Michael Jackson. When everybody kept calling
I didn't say like Michael. I said name Michael. You said I guess women, and I said name Michael.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, like the thing is, like Michael Jackson. When Michael Jackson was being called it all the time, what did he do? He turned around and did that Remember the Time video where he was kissing the old girl to show, hey, I like women. I like women now. He went ahead and did something to the extreme.
No,
I don't think
he's selling My Michelle shirts now. You see, he's selling My Michelle shirts.
Come on, man, My Michelle. He was talking her through that thing.
You know how much money he's gonna make? You know how much money he's gonna make off that shirt? Like just selling people's gonna buy it. They're going to buy it.
So wait, so My Michelle. So okay, this is my thing. Michelle. This is what I'm trying to find out. What Michelle was doing for us to
Yeah, that's My Michelle right there.
Was she giving the top or was she doing something else? Like if I'm calling you My Michelle, why am I calling you My Michelle?
Yeah, that's My Michelle right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Am I calling you My Michelle?
I just want you to know you're in my ear, and that's like hard. That's crazy. You have to stop. Okay, you're in my nah.
That dude was crazy. That dude was crazy. Here's the crazy thing. You would think women, like this is what trips me out about women. Women will see Diddy and be like, that's disgusting. Oh my God. See Hugh Hefner, how dare he? Soon that when they see that, All the grown women was like this. Y'all keep picking on Y'all better call him because that turned me on. Look at me go.
That did not turn me the fuck on at
Yo,
all.
but like, some of the women like this. You better talk her through it. You better talk her through it. I'm like,
I saw that. I thought that he's talking her through it. That's what I said. I'm like,
yo, that's crazy that women like this. Hey,
Michelle. This is how you do it. This is how you supposed to do it.
Said, wait till my grunt mixtape.
That is hilarious.
That joke was growling. He's too much.
All right, so let's get into this and that. This and that. All right, we're gonna take it back right now. And we might have mixed. We did some of these shows, but we didn't put some of these other shows against each other. So here we go. We got In Living Color or the Chappelle Show. In Living Color or the Chappelle Show.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, we got a guest. We got a guest.
Yeah.
Queen is in the building.
That's my queen. That's my queen. Queen like this. Queen probably like this. That was nothing. Y'all should hear some of my tapes.
Hey, yo.
Queen like this. Queen started going back in the VCR deck. She was like this. Hold on. He want to drop something.
Let me pull out the classic.
Queen was like this. He want to drop something. Where's volume 33 at?
Let me go to the archives right quick.
Let me find Daryl when I first pegged him.
Hey, yo. Not when I first pegged him.
Yeah. So Queen, I'm seeing some of the comments in the comments that saying Chappelle Show. What do you pick? A Living Color or the Chappelle Show? Which one you going with?
I'm an old head, so of course I'm gonna go with In Living Color. There would be no Chappelle Show without In Living Color.
Ooh, that's
okay.
That's a good way to answer, Queen.
I like
that's
that.
a good one.
Go ahead. Meek, what you doing? Living Color or the Chappelle Show?
I'm Living Color.
And Living Color. Okay. Ace, what about you? Living Color or Chappelle?
I swear to you, on everything I love, I was gonna say Chappelle Show till Queen dropped that bomb. Until she dropped, not saying I ain't look at that you absolutely right. He doesn't get the thought if it wasn't for Living. And Living Color is, according to Marlon, is the reason why the Super Bowl really turned up their halftime show.
Because they went against it. Remember they put the show on the same day. And the number,
crazy.
Yeah, so I'm have to say Living Color. Like, don't get it twisted. I love the Chappelle Show, and I got classes, but it was like certain things. That's where those certain people, Homie the Clown. You know what I'm saying? That's with me.
That's
you know what I'm saying. It's so many classics that I think. So I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm going with In Living Color on that one.
In Living Color. Like, I love the Dave Chappelle Show. Like, that was my show too, and he had a lot of people on the show, but it was Dave Chappelle's show, right? And Living Color, what I loved about it was very diverse. There's so many different comedians, so many different funny people that we grew up with that's involved in that show, and it was just only about one. It was just, beautiful. It was diverse. That's what I loved about it. It was a whole bunch of different people. It wasn't just a focus on one. It was everybody was involved. So that's what I loved about Living Color.
Can we say this? Big shout out to everybody that has just joined us on season 3. But if you go back, we talked about nepotism in terms of LeBron James and his son. We've talked about that before. I'm pretty sure it's going to come across. This was a form of nepotism right here, where they put the entire family on. The entire family was on, and
this is how nepotism is supposed to work.
Right, and I just want to give a shout out before we get into the next this or that. I don't know if y'all know, there's a movie coming out called The Piano Lesson, where the entire Denzel's Washington entire family, the wife, the son, the other son, and the 2 daughters are in it in some way, shape, or form. Executive producer. So big shout out to the Washington. Big shout out to the Washington family. And when they asked him, he said, I took a page out of the Wayans brothers. Come on now. Come on now.
All right, so the next one. I want to see how the people in here in the comments, like I said, if y'all want to get ahead and join in, ask for the link, or you get ahead and just comment. We'll read your comments. This next one, we got All Eyes on Me. That was the Tupac.
Album? You talking about the album or the song?
No, the movie. The movie.
Okay.
The movies All Eyes on Me or Notorious? Which one y'all going with?
So I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Everybody knows I love Tupac. I love Tupac. I even got his poem tatted on my arm, but I enjoyed Biggie's movie more.
Mm.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Queen.
Okay. Queen, how you feel about it?
I'm gonna go with Notorious.
Notorious. Okay. All right.
Go
We
ahead,
got
Bill.
Kim said All Eyes on Me. She got Tupac. All right, so
Close your eyes.
and then
Close your eyes.
Super
Close
villain
your eyes.
got Notorious and
No, first of
I'm
all,
gonna say
go ahead. You going what?
I'm gonna go Notorious.
Oh yeah.
I'm going
Clean,
to Notorious.
clean sweep. I'm of
Clean
course.
sweep.
First of all,
And that's not even
and there's
recording
no
my
disrespect to
Biggie.
Pac. I like Pac. I mean, I'm a more Biggie fan.
Right.
Like
I love
but
Tupac.
All Eyes on Me was a Tubi version compared to Notorious. Like when All Eyes on Me came out, we was like, wait, what? What? Wait, huh? Wait, slow down. So I think it just came from out of like it was like they rushed it instead of doing like the real
and
thing.
it's a lot too with Tupac. It was a lot too, right? Because Biggie was just a nigga. Excuse me, a whole regular guy from Brooklyn, sold drugs, regular Brooklyn story kid that made it big. Tupac's life was difficult.
Right. And they didn't
Baby,
dive into
before
that.
he even became famous, he had a difficult life. Black Panthers, his mother, his father, all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that that we really know about Tupac that they couldn't even put in the movie for us to even want to be there. While here we seeing everything about Biggie, you know. So they could have did better with Tupac's movie.
I think they should have did a series on Pac's movie and took their
Yeah,
time. I think they rushed. I think they rushed the
time.
Whitney Houston story. They rushed that. They rushed that. Yeah, they rushed.
You know who wasn't bad?
Y'all not about to do her no type of disservice.
The one I did like was the Wendy Williams one. The
Oh,
Wendy
I didn't
Williams
see that.
story.
I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
I think that they did. I think they did a good job with that one. But this next one, this is gonna be the last movie, and then I'm gonna get ahead and try to move it into.
No, I got a movie. If you don't do it, I got a movie.
All
I want to see.
Let me do this one real quick. You can do the next one. Next one is Above the Rim or White Man Can't Jump. That right there, yeah. Above the Rim or White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, super villain. That was terrible too. He said Michael Jackson movie.
So,
that was terrible.
I don't care if y'all get mad. I'm going with Above the Rim.
Okay.
I gotta go with that. I liked White Man Can't Jump, but I think I've watched Above the Rim more than what I ever watched White Man Can't Jump.
Okay. Super villain said White Man Can't Jump. Ace, how you feel about this one? Above the Rim or White Man Can't Jump?
White Men Can't Jump.
Okay,
Yo,
okay.
And the reason why I say it is because Above the Rim was it was a lot that played into it. But White Men Can't Jump was the essence of what we knew summer basketball to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think White Men Can't Jump was more so of what and one was starting to strum up, and it was like, yeah, you get your 5. Nah, growing up, it was that 2-on-2, that 2-on-2 style game, and that was it. So watching White Men Can't Jump, you really believe that white men can't jump. Like, everything to a white dude, you might yo, you can't dunk. You can't dunk.
Rosie Perez was the first of many Hispanic women I fell in love with.
Queen,
yeah, I confront. When she used to say my name, damn, I was like, oh my god. I think that's why
went on Jeopardy and won with all the cues. Yo, you can't tell me nothing. Come on, man. But Queen, who you got? Queen, who you got?
I'm gonna say White Man Can't Jump.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go with White Man Can't Jump too. I think I've watched it more like just coming up, just being basketball. But then like those summer leagues, those real summer leagues that like in and Above the Rim was real. I played all the joints. It's real. Like shout out to Tony Hargrave, he was reffing in the joint, and he was in there. He's still reffing now. But those tournaments it's just that's a hard one. But I think I would have to go ahead and move.
I think with me, like I said, I watched White Man Can't Jump, but I grew up, in Rosedale when we throw the basketball tournaments in the Bronx, Ruckus, and all that stuff. So that's Above the Rim hit more for me than White Men Can't Jump. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
I think White Men.
They gave you two different fields too. It was two different fields. Like don't get it twisted. That was home, but then I think this.
But now that wasn't White Men Can't Jump based off of like L.A. area. If I'm not mistaken.
LA or Miami. They're about to beat, you know.
Whereas what you call it was based off of New York. So I got, like I said, Above the Rim is the shit.
Oh
yeah, but it gave me more and one vibes.
Gotcha.
And yeah, but White Men Can't Jump really made you think white men just could not jump. Like,
so what you got next? What's the next one? All
right, here's two movies. Maybe I saw them, maybe I haven't, but I want to see because they're at the same needle. Knives Out or Knives Out. You never seen Knives Out? You never seen? None of y'all have it ever seen. Okay, I can't even do it then.
Yeah, forget it.
Jesus.
Yeah, thanks for participating.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch it.
Like
So it was Knives Out versus the movie Clue. Have y'all ever seen Clue?
I've seen Clue.
I don't know. I'm confusing it. Is it like the game Clue?
Yeah. It was based off.
I've seen the movie Clue, but I haven't seen the other one.
Yeah, Knives Out is a newer version. It came out in like 2015 or something like that. But it's the same thing. So y'all gotta watch it. Then watch it. Yeah.
In the comments, somebody.
I seen Clueless. Lord Jesus.
I seen that. Wait, you didn't see I paused, right? I paused because at first I'm like, wait, Clueless? No,
Clueless. I'm seeing it. The nice.
Like this. Stacey Dash? Stacey Dash? No.
So listen to this. When it comes to friendships, right? What would you? It's either this or that. Telling tough truths or sugarcoating things. Telling tough truths or sugarcoating things.
I'd rather tell you the tough truth.
I don't sugarcoat shit.
I don't sugarcoat shit.
Not even to my kid do I sugarcoat. I make it easier for her to digest what I'm saying, but I don't sugarcoat it.
You don't think
that's why I only have like 2 friends.
Yo, you don't sugarcoat nothing. She's just like, nah, bitch, that's trash.
No, it's trash.
Meek, go ahead, Meek. I mean, you kind of expressed it a little bit.
I did. No, I don't. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I said what I said, and what I said is what I said.
Auntie said it depends on the friend.
It can't even depend on the friend because I'm not even gonna sugarcoat. If you went and you dyed your hair pink, I could sugarcoat it, right? Okay, you liked it. It was okay. But it's certain things that I'm not gonna be like, the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not, but I won't, I'm not sugarcoating everything. I will go jump to the harsh reality, then sit and sugarcoat anything.
But see, that's just, using the analogy you said, that's a opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just more opinion. Hey, how do you like my hair? You know what I mean? Hey, how do you like my hair? I don't like it or whatever. However, what I'm getting from what Bill is saying is if they need to know the truth, because the truth is the harsh truth or the tough truth, it is true, or do you fancy around it so
I'm telling you the truth. Hey, hey, how you like my hair? I don't like it, but if you like it, okay, go ahead, go.
So
that's still an opinion. No, here's the thing. Like more so, I didn't get the job at IBM knowing that they didn't deserve it, and then they say to you, why you don't think I get it? Well, clear as day. You're not qualified for that.
Yeah, no, you're not qualified.
Or do you say, well, you know what? They missed out on a good thing.
No,
you straight up tell them you knew damn well.
I mean, you should have known better.
Yeah, you knew you wasn't qualified.
I had a brother who thought he was good at rapping, right? And I could tell him, you trash. Your friends might think this is good. Yeah. This is not.
Come on.
Emotional. Damn it. She's getting real with it. All right. So I'm just gonna move on.
No, I'm with Queen.
Sometimes you gotta be real with people. I agree. Like this ain't for you. This ain't it.
Listen, tough truth will stop them from doing something because sometimes, and I tell people all the time, it doesn't mean like using Queen's brother for instance. It doesn't mean you don't belong in the music business. Maybe you aren't the rapper.
Yeah, he was good at writing. You know what? You could write.
Stick to writing.
You can't rap.
Yeah, you can't rap.
So was the bars there? He just didn't know how to flow.
Nah, his bars was he he needed help
So he
with
shouldn't
writing
be.
too.
So he shouldn't
Like,
be.
he
So
could
he
come up
shouldn't
with
write
an
either.
idea, but
Okay, concept. He's a concept person.
yes, concept. Yeah,
Gotcha.
writing and rapping trash. His flow is whack. He couldn't get a good cadence.
See,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Some people just some people don't get it.
Help! Police!
Would you have it?
Help! Police!
Hold on. What'd you say? Ace Brown don't care if your feelings are hurt. He will
No.
let you know. LOL. Mac and
Yo,
cheese.
okay. What she's bringing up is this.
I
She
don't
made
have
some mac and
if
cheese.
your feelings get hurt, that's not my
That's
responsibility
not.
for your feelings getting
She
hurt.
made
That's
some
your
mac and
responsibility for
cheese.
your feelings.
This is what she made some mac and cheese. I had it. And then I was like, okay, cool. Like 2 weeks later, she brought it back to the radio station when I was on the radio station. Everybody else eating it. And I said, did you do something different this time? She's like, yeah, I put a different cheese. I said, it sucks. Don't do that again. She's like, Dad, you just gonna say it like, what's the? I'm telling you the truth.
Look. And this is gonna bring us back to the beginning of the show. It's on how you said it. There's no way to say that the cheese is trash or it sucks without saying, "Oh, that shit sucks." And be like this. You say it on yo, how'd you like this one? You did something different, yeah, I put different cheese. Yo, it sucks. Now you go ahead and say it again, like, yo, you did something different, yeah, I added different cheese. I ain't a fan. I'm not too much of a fan of this. That right there is the same thing.
It was the approach, because if you would have came to me, Ace, if I would have brought mac and cheese, and you would have told me you tried something different this time, and I say yeah, and you're like, it sucked, I'm like, who the fuck you talking?
No. Because here's the thing. No, here's the thing. There's a difference between how I talk to my family and how I talk to my lady.
But still, no. Understand?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna put grace behind it. I'm gonna put grace behind it.
So you saying fuck your friends? So fuck their feelings. I'm gonna get ahead and put grace behind my wife.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because you want to know why? Because Bill, you don't have no baby oil for me, okay? She does.
No. So then I can't take what you.
Let me tell you something.
I
don't give a fuck if you got the baby oil, you pay half of the mortgage, or even sit and give me my tacos every Tuesday on time. You trash, but I'm not gonna sit and approach it in that type of way where I'm gonna be like, you know what? You fucking look horrible, and I think you should take that. No, I'll be like, I don't.
No. Nobody's saying that.
I don't care if you my man, my friend, or my sister.
You said the
I'm not gonna approach it. I'm not gonna approach it that way where I'm gonna hurt somebody. I mean, I already know by me already being honest, it might hurt your feelings. So I'm gonna watch how I say it. So it won't
take
hurt
that shit
so
off.
much.
That's ugly.
So it won't hurt so much.
But see, my thing is this. And I guess it goes in with I know, like my friends know that I'm gonna be dead real. But I'm gonna be dead real with her too. But I am not gonna say act accordingly or anything like. I'm not gonna say those words.
You're gonna soften your tone, is what you're saying?
Yeah. But it's not sugarcoating. But I'm gonna use choice words because I'm getting the baby oil. However, if I'm talking to Mika, because Mika's my sister, I'm like, me, stop that shit. No. You want no?
Nah, listen, no.
That's a better approach. Stop.
This a better approach to say no. Like, hey, listen, we're gonna talk after the show because you know we got to wrap because we on GS Radio today, so we want to make sure everything is nice and tight for them over there. Queen, thank you for pulling up. We missed you. You're always welcome back. You already know that. We thank you for coming in. We definitely thank you for coming in. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why when I need an honest opinion, Ace is my go-to. And look, I'm gonna be honest. Kim, you need to find another go-to because there's so many times that you want. No. If you're speaking to me in that tone, you only got it so many times you can go ahead and get that off. You can keep telling me.
It calls me with the same shit.
But who do I say? Who? I don't go ahead and tell you, hey, get the fuck out of here. You butt.
No. You will call me because you know my honest opinion. You'll be like this. Hey man, I'm about to book so and so. If I said, well, what you calling me for? You're like,
no. That has nothing to do with my feelings. That's how you feel about them. But if you told them, nah, you trash. Like, bro, you can get and say, nah, you need to get ahead and do some more work. It's a way to say. See, that's the problem.
If you tell me I need to do a little more work, I could take that in. I could take that nice constructive criticism. But if you sit and you tell me, yo, you trash, I'm throwing you in the trash.
Well, listen, I see y'all on Friday because you know why y'all trash.
People, we out of here. It's your boy Bill the Billionaire, Ace Brown, and Tamika Royale. We will be back Friday, 12 p.m. If you missed any of this, we on GS Radio today at 5 p.m. So check us out over there at GS Radio. We thank y'all. We holla at y'all. Good bunch.
Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin'. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. It's the Good Butcher Podcast. Everybody, good brunchin'. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin' Podcast.